Good morning, grade 9. How are you doing today? I hope you are fine, staying safe at home, and enjoying your time at home. We're going to continue revising the geometry, chapter 10, lesson 6, geometric probability. I will give you a quick look about the lesson before we start to answer. Geometric probability. The probability of an event is based on a ratio of geometric measures such as length or area. Okay, if I have here like example the length AB, BC, CD, they are all parts of the line AD, and I want sample space, all points on AD, and the event is all points on BC. So I'm going to write BC over ADP. The probability is equal to BC over AD. The event is BC, the length of the part BC over the length of the part AD, the total part. So the event, that what I am talking about, I'm going to put it in the numerator, and the total I'm going to put it in the denominator. Here, if I have angle measure, all points in the circle is the sample space. The event, all the points in the shaded region. Here I have a shaded region. So probability is equal to measure of the measure of the angle of the shaded region here over 360. Because the total measure of all the angles here inside the circle is 360. Okay, and here we're talking about the area. If I want to know all the points in the triangle here is the shaded part here. This shaded part is a part of the whole rectangle, is the part of the whole rectangle. So I will get the area of the triangle first, then I'm going to get the area of the rectangle, the whole rectangle, because the triangle is apart from the whole and the whole is a rectangle. We also talked about using angle measures to find geometric probability as this one, the angle, and the total is 360. Yes. And let's start to answer here. A point is chosen randomly on WZ. WZ is the whole line. Find the probability of each event. The point is on XZ. 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 What is the measure of XZ? XZ together is XY plus YZ. So let me write here. XZ is equal to XY plus YZ, which is equal to 5 plus 3, which is equal to 8. So XZ is equal to 8. What is the total? YZ. YZ is equal to 2 plus 5 plus 3. Let me write it here. YZ is equal to 2 plus 5 plus 3, which is equal to 10. YZ is equal to 10. Okay, girls? So I want XZ. XZ is equal to 8 over the whole, which is 10, which if I want to simplify, I will divide by 2, so it will be equal to 4 over 5. The point number 2, number 3 The point is not on xy, is not on xy, so I'm going to exclude xy from the total. It is not on xy, so it is on wx and it is on yz. So I'm going to exclude xy and I will take wx and yz. Wx and yz, it will be wx plus yz equals 2 plus 3 equals 5. So I'm going to write, let me erase this one. So also erasing this one. Okay, it's not erased. Okay, I will write it up here, number 3. So wx and yz are equal to 5 over the total, which is 10. If I want to simplify, I will divide by 5 up and down, so it will be 1 over 2. So answer of number 3 is 5 over 2, 1 over 2. Okay, the point is on wx or yz. It is the same exactly like number 3. It is on wx and yz. Or means and, or means I will add. So it will be exactly the same answer of number 3, 1 over 2. Okay, number 5. The point is on wy. wy is equal to wx plus xy, which is equal to 2 plus 5, which is equal to 7. So it is equal to 7 over the total, which is 10. Okay, girls, let's answer here number 8. We're going to use the spinner. Use the spinner to find the probability of each event. Okay, I have here colors. The red is 120, the green is 45 degrees, the yellow is 60 degrees, the blue is 90 degrees, and the orange is 45 degrees. The pointer landing on green, So I'm going to write green, the degrees of the green over the total. Degrees of green is 45 over the total, and the total is 360. I can simplify by dividing up and down by 45. 360 is divisible by 45, so it's equal to 1 over 8. Okay, number 9, the pointer landing on orange or blue. Or means and I will add orange and blue. Orange and blue, 45 and 90. So 45 plus 90 is equal to 135. So I will write here 135 divided by 360. It can be simplified, so it can be 3 over 8, the final answer. Okay, then the pointer not landing on red. It is not landing on red. I have two ways to do this. Not landing on red. So I can add 45, 90, 60, 45 over 360, or the total is 360. Exclude the red from it. So it's 360 minus 120. I will show you the two ways. The first way, I can add the pointer not landing on red, so it can land on the orange, on the blue, on the yellow, and on the green. So it can land on 45 plus 90 plus 60 plus 45 plus 120 is the red. I add 45, 90, 60, and 45, and I will add them. All of them will be 45 and 45 makes 90, 90 and 90, 180, 180 and 60 makes 240. So they are all 240. I have another way. The red is 120, and the total measure of the angles is 360. So I can subtract 360. I can subtract 120 from 360. So it will be also 240. So I can write here 240 over 360. And when I simplify it, it will be 2 over 3. The pointer landing on yellow or blue. Yellow or blue. So yellow or blue, 90 plus 60. Yellow or blue, which is 90 plus 60, which is equal to 150. So I will write here 150 over 360. And if I want to simplify it, it will give me 5 over 12. Got it, girls? Okay. Okay, find the probability that a point chosen randomly inside the rectangle is in each shape. Look here, girls. I have a big rectangle, the green one. The green one, inside it, I have a triangle, and I have a trapezoid, and I have a square. Okay? So before I will do anything, I have to calculate the area of the rectangle. I have to calculate the area of the rectangle, the big one, because any point will be inside the triangle or inside the trapezoid or inside the square. I will find the area of each shape, then I will divide it by the rectangle. So I have first to get the area of the rectangle. So here, area of the rectangle, I will write it here. Area of the rectangle is equal to base multiplied by h, which is equal to 24 multiplied by 48. The base is 48 and the height is 24, which is equal to 24 multiplied by 48 is equal to 1152. 1152. So this is the total that I'm going to put in all the denominators. This is the total that I'm going to put in all the denominators. Okay. Okay. So find the probability that a point chosen randomly inside the rectangle is in each shape. So it is inside the triangle. The point is inside the triangle, so I must get the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is equal to half base multiplied by height, which is equal to half 10 multiplied by 10. Half 10 is 5. 5 multiplied by half 10 multiplied by 10. Half 10 is 5, and 5 multiplied by 10 is 50. So I'm going then to write, this is the area of the triangle. So what is the probability? I'm going to write the area of the triangle divided by the total area, which is the area of the rectangle, which is 1152. If I want to round to the nearest hundredth, so they want the answer in decimals, so my answer will be 0.043. When I round it, it will be 0.04. Okay, here. The trapezoid. What is the area of the trapezoid? Area of the trapezoid is equal to base 1 plus base 2 multiplied by height all over 2, which is equal to base 1 here is 12, base 2 here is 18, and the height is 6. So base 1 here is 12 plus 18 multiplied by 6 all over 2. Okay, let's calculate it. 12 plus 18 is 30. 30 multiplied by 6 is 180. 180 divided by 2 is 90. So the area of the trapezoid is 90. So when I want to get the probability that the point will be inside the trapezoid, I'm going to write 90, which is the area of the trapezoid, over the total area of the rectangle, which is 90 over 1152. So it will be 1152. It will be 0.078. If I want to round it to the nearest hundredth, it will be 0.08. Okay, next. The square. Area of the square is equal to side multiplied by side, or equal to side squared, which is equal to 10 multiplied by 10, which is equal to 100. So if I want to get the probability, I'm going to write 100 over the whole area. So 100 divided by 1152, so it will be 0.086. If I want to round it, it will be 0.09. Okay, the next part is so nice and interesting part. The part of the rectangle doesn't include the square, the triangle, or trapezoid. Okay, so the total area of the rectangle is 1152. I want to get the point will be in the green part here. The point will be here, here. In any part, but not in the triangle, not in the trapezoid, not in the square. So what I'm going to do, I'm going, no, I'm going to subtract the area of the triangle and the area of the trapezoid and the area of the square from the total area of the rectangle to get the green area here. So 1152 minus, open the brackets, 50 plus 90. 50 is the area of the triangle, 90 is the area of the trapezoid, 100 is the area of the square. So 50 and 90 is 140, 140 and 100 makes 240. So if I subtract 152 minus 240, so it will be 912. So the area of the green part here, all the green part here, not including the triangle and the trapezoid and the square, is 912. So the probability is 912 over the total area. It will be 0.79. Okay, girls, don't forget to write here P equal. And here also you have to write P equal to probability in each one. Okay, girls, we're done from today. And tomorrow we're going to continue the second part of the second page of the probability. Thank you so much and see you tomorrow.